Alright, good job with the videos. So what we're going to do for the first thing, just to help you get even more used to moving your fingers without making a chord, we're going to do a speed drill with this. So remember, every time you do a speed drill, you always start at 60 every day. No matter how fast you get, you always start at 60 every day you start. Only go up by 5 beats per minute. 5 beats per minute. Apparently I'm going to have a hard time talking today. Only go up by 5 beats per minute every time you get it correct. You only need to get it correct once. So be very careful to not let any notes ring together. So anytime that you hear any notes ringing together, it was not done correct and you do not move on. So we'll demo this at some different speeds here. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is at 80. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundred. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may notice that the faster you get, the more of a slight palm you will need to use on the low E string to keep it clean. I was basically doing it just then. 140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do one more. 80. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, on to number 2. Coming in on the upbeat of 1. Okay, this looks terrible, doesn't it? Alright, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. One 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. Also starting on the upbeat of 1. 60. 1, 2. Wait. So we're doing some more arpeggios here. So basically have an A5, then a G5, then an E minor, and an F major. Without leaving your fingers down. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. The heck am I doing? We're not playing this right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, you got some fast transitions with your index finger, but it's just like changing a chord. It's totally doable. 100 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. $140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so number 4, bit of a writing assignment. So you got first group of chords already done. So this is just your very, very basic chord stuff. You've been arpeggiating some of these a little bit. You're just going through the bare minimum notes needed for these chords. So just your 1, 3, 5, 1 flat 3, 5, and so on. And the reason why the G is up there twice is because you can play the G, this high octave, and the open position. So just get familiar with those first. And then what you're going to do, I got the first chord started for you. And actually, I want to add the Roman numeral here. So you got a note at the top of the page. If you hit the A key, you can enter a chord name. You hit T for text. And when you have the chord stuff come up, make sure that the display diagram thing is off, or else you're going to have a bunch of stuff coming up the top of the screen. Yeah, so make sure the display diagram is off. And yeah, so there's some other chords that'll be done in 2 places. So you're going to have 8 chords total. You got the first chord done for you, just so you can see what the shape is going to look like, and go from there. So all the chords starting on the A string will have the same shape as the chords that start on the E string. So the chord here on the A string that will be done at the high octave as well is going to be the first chord you got, because that's the open position there. So when you do the last 2, so the chords that start on the D string and the G string, when you come across a chord where fret 12 is the lowest fret number in the chord, you also do that in the open position. I'm going to say that again because sometimes that confuses people. When you come across a chord shape where the lowest fret number is 12, you will do that one in the open position as well. So it has to be the lowest fret number. Just because a 12 is in the chord shape doesn't mean that's going to be the one you do in the open position. Because it might be like 12, 10, 10. Well, if that's the chord shape, that is not one you can do in the open position, because 10 is the lowest fret number and not 12. Something like 14, 12, 12. Now that can be done in the open position because 12 is the lowest fret number. So I just fill this out the best you can, and if any questions come up, let me know. When you have it filled out, send it over. I'll let you know how it looks, and I will see you again in a week.